From Wish TV and the All Indiana Podcast Network, this is the Daybreak Drive-In Podcast with Wish TV's Scott Sander. A Wish TV News 8 update.
From Wish TV, I'm Scott Sander with your Daybreak Drive-In for Monday, August 29th. A Dutch commando dies from a shooting in Indianapolis. Air France suspends brawling pilots. And McIlroy charges back from a deep deficit to win $18 million. Next. One of 3 Dutch soldiers wounded in a shooting outside a downtown Indianapolis hotel has died. The Dutch Defense Ministry announced the death early this morning. Shooting happened outside the Hampton Inn on Meridian Street Saturday. IMPD says the gunfire followed a fight of some kind. The visiting soldiers were training at Muscatatuck in southern Indiana, but in Indianapolis on free time. Also overnight, several other local scenes of violence left people dead or wounded. About 1 this morning, somebody stabbed a man to death near Troy and Madison Avenues. Just before that, others were wounded in shootings on Washington on the near west side, Michigan Road near 71st, and College just north of downtown. The overnight hours also saw uncertainty on the launch pad in Florida, where NASA is starting the Artemis program to eventually take humans back to the moon and someday to Mars. First flight has no one on board, but it's a critical first test for the crew capsule and the rocket propelling it. Lightning strikes and a fuel leak slowed the countdown. Air France confirms it suspended 2 pilots earlier this summer because they got in a fist fight in the cockpit. Happened on a flight from Geneva to Paris in June. Another crew member had to come sit with the brawling pair in the cockpit to make sure they landed the plane safely. The preseason is over. Real deal begins for the Indianapolis Colts. They closed out the preseason with a win Saturday against the Buccaneers at Lucas Oil Stadium. 27-10 was the final. Most starters played about 1 quarter. Next up, the season starts September 11th against the Texans in Houston. Golfer Rory McIlroy is $18 million richer this morning after a memorable charge in the PGA Tour's season finale. He stormed back from 6 strokes behind to win the FedEx Cup. It's McIlroy's 3rd victory in the event, most ever. Off and on showers give way to more consistent rain chances later in the day. Severe weather is possible with highs in the mid-80s. From Wish TV, I'm Scott Sander. Be sure to like and subscribe for your daily news updates from Wish TV on the All Indiana Podcast Network.
This is the Daybreak Drive-In Podcast with Wish TV's Scott Sander. A Wish TV News 8 update on demand for even more on demand and on the go. Connect with Wish TV on Facebook at wishtv.com and on the free Wish TV mobile app. Thank you for listening, and be sure to like, subscribe, and follow this podcast for updates every weekday morning on the All Indiana Podcast Network and wherever you get your podcast.